Howdy folks, welcome to the stream. This is going to be post episode 45. So yeah, this is me taking place between episodes 45 and 46, and as you see here, we've successfully taken out the abandoned mine. Not that anybody should be surprised by that, given the number of times we've actually done that. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to use our turret thingy and take it apart, and so I figured I would do that as a stream. And I am also, let me check and see, I think that's the troop transport. Yeah, it is. Okay, so there's the troop transport just hovering over there, stuck in the air as usual. But yeah, so I figured I would do it as a time lapse, and I also let me see, I wanted to do this as a time lapse, and I also have Hurley's, so I have Hurley's computer. She is over there in God mode invisible, floating over the POI, so that we can do a time lapse from a fixed position of this thing being taken apart too. And I'm surprised that dude hasn't figured out to shoot at me yet. There's a dude right down there. There he is. See him? He didn't figure out to shoot at me, but we figured out to shoot at him. So yeah. But I see that you got into No Man's Sky. Good for you. Me personally, I haven't liked the game, but your videos are very amusing. Thank you. Yeah, it's drastically improved from what they did from what they had a couple of years ago. Last time I played. So yeah, definitely an improvement. And I wouldn't call it a $60 game. I wouldn't consider it a $60 game, which is what I think they're asking for it right now. But it's fun. I'll give it that. Let me see. I'm just trying to find a place to park up here on the top so that I can get this stuff. Let me see if I can drop the hover engines off the front of this little thing here. Is that a thing down there? Yeah, it is. It's a thing. Cool. There's some thingy wanting to attack me. Okay. So yeah, basically I'm just going to take this apart. I wanted to get all of the material. What is it? The Xeno steel. Yeah, so I figured, while I'm doing that, while I'm recording it, I can also, do a stream, because basically while I'm doing this, I'm just kind of sitting around, not doing much anyway. It's not really taxing or anything, and it gets kind of boring after a while if you're just doing this. So yeah, we're going to take this apart. Now, since we're doing this on a co-op server, I'm not able to turn off the SI, which is kind of disappointing because I was really hoping to be able to do that for this. It just makes it a lot less stressful. Trying not to break everything, that old chestnut. So, yeah. But we're just gonna do this, and I'll sit here and yap with you guys. Yeah, exactly. The game seems like it's about a $15, $25 game. Exactly. I mean, it's fun. It still needs more depth, I think. It's got a lot more than it had. It was one of the original criticisms was it was, wide as an ocean and deep as a puddle. And, it was a fair criticism. And I had pretty much the same feeling about it, which is why I only played it for 12 hours the first time around. And, yeah. See, we're going to end up with stuff breaking, but just on the top here. I think once we get past the top, we should be okay. We should be okay. I really wish you could use the WASD keys on the vehicle while you're doing this to, like, move the vehicle around. Wouldn't that be awesome? I keep complaining about that. Maybe sometime they'll change it. Right? The other thing I need to consider is whether I want to... Yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to take the walls down as I go. Because I was thinking if I leave the walls up, then, the stuff outside, the wildlife that spawns can't, come at me. Because there are spiders and that kind of thing. So I assume that we're going to end up having to deal with those at some point. But, I mean, the turrets pretty much are taking care of that anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And so the other thing we're going to have to do is probably when we finish doing this, I'm probably going to have to put the I'm going to have to put the guns on this thing, the drills on this thing, and drill our way back out. You know, drill us a tunnel back up to the top. I really hope I didn't break that constructor. Let's see. So the other thing we're going to have to do here, as we go, as you can see, there's cargo boxes and stuff. And so what I'm going to do is, we're going to go like this. There we go. I need to turn up my volume a little bit, just so that I can hear if I'm being shot at or something. Let's see. You can get that. I'm not sure if it's going to give me the stuff that's in there. Yeah. I don't think it's going to work on the server. So, do this. Nice, it's raining now too, huh? And let me see. We can grab this stuff while we're at it. Let's see. Just so that we can do this all in one grab. And I think there were more. Yeah, there's more over here. There we go. And are there more containers? Yeah, there's these. These always have good stuff in them too. See? Boosts. I'm going to have to start selling the extra boosters that I have, because I've got an absolute ton of them. Let's see here. This and this. You can do it. Is it? Yeah, it's reloading. Okay. Like, I can't hear very well. Here. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Bang noise from the SI is stressful. Yeah, exactly. I hate that sound. It's so jarring too. I mean, even when you're expecting it, it's still jarring. Let's see here. Grab this. That. And that. I'm not sure why it's so choppy. Let me see. My frame rate is 54, but yeah, so I should get out and get the oxygen from this thing too. So we're going to do that. But I figured I would have fun hanging out with people and stuff while I'm doing this, instead of just, you know, instead of just sitting around. Let's see, we're going to get in here, we're going to do this, we're going to get into our cargo box. I hope we have more cargo boxes than that, because we're going to fill up quickly. We're probably going to have to take stuff out of the harvest box too. We can put that in there. And now I can't use the tent because it's multiplayer. So there's that too. Let's see. Let's grab this. There we go. 200. Did I just do... Yeah, I think I... No, I didn't. Okay. Is it not doing it? Why is it... What is it doing? Why is it not letting me withdraw oxygen? Is it me, or is that broken? Huh. There. That was weird. Okay. That was kind of odd. Alright, so I need to get this other thing here. I think one of these I missed. Yeah, two of them. There we go. And we can grab these too. Let's see. See if I can get fuel out of that. Well, that was interesting. Oh, I must have already looted it. I think I did loot a couple things before we came in here. One game I think you'd like is Rising World. For survival, you can build bases that look like a house. Cool. Did this POI go down like 40 blocks? Yeah, I think it does. It goes down quite a bit. It's here. Let's turn on our light here. Let's see. Whoops. There we go. Should probably turn on my jetpack too. Okay. So we've got that stuff. Let's see. I think we are safe to proceed on that. So yeah, let's go down here and we'll just... There we go. Nope. I want to be pointing downhill a little bit. There we go. Okay. So now we can go like this. Let's see. And yeah, it's kind of dark. I thought of using the slider bar on the thing, but then my pizzas will expire. You know what I mean? I could use the slider bar to advance time on the server, but then all my pizzas are going to expire and I won't have any food. So I do need to, and I do need to be careful about that. Let's see. Yeah, I've got 2 left, and they're going to perish in 13 minutes. Do I have a fridge on this thing? Yeah, I do have a fridge. Why don't I put them in there? Duh, right? Okay. And get this. Do this. But yeah, I just want to get a lot of Xeno steel, like I mentioned in the previous episode. So I think you guys will enjoy episode 45. I think that's tomorrow's. But yeah, we go to the we go through this. I show you a shortcut through this. I also do a shortcut through the one of the other abandoned. The abandoned, I think it's the reactor. It's a new one, recent anyway. It's not super new. I think it came out with 8 or maybe 7. Maybe when 7.6 was out. My channel will be ruined. Yeah, really. Can't let the pieces expire. Okay. Yeah, and this is going to take a while. So I'm sure we'll have some rain. We'll have some lightning storms. Make sure that Curly's screen is still working there. Okay. That's the only thing is, like, it's not going to look very good in the dark, but that's okay. So what I usually would do when I do a time-lapse like this is I would make it daytime, or wait until day, or basically set up something with a whole lot of lights or whatever. But it's a little harder to do all that in a live stream than it is to do that when you're basically just playing, you know, on the LAN, and you can stop to screw around with that stuff. This guy here, he just, hey, what's going on over there? Let's see. Let's see if we can get these. And this deco, we'll get this stuff. And we'll get this stuff over here. Yeah, we'll get that in a second. Okay, so we're going to do this. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay. Thank you. And the rain suddenly stopped. More of this. Alright. I like how they just stand around waiting. Let's not do anything. Let's just stand there. Okay. Get our oxygen tanks and stuff. I just love the the broken troop transport just hanging out over there like nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Just hanging out, you know. So yeah, we're gonna get a ton of steel plates and Xeno plates and stuff like that. I'm sure at some point we'll have to go back to the ship and put our stuff in cargo boxes there. You know, basically move stuff over to cargo boxes. I think I filled up the harvest box like 2 or 3 times doing this last time. It was in Alpha 7, and I think it was the abandoned factory instead. Let's see. I want to get that guy that's over there, that mechanoid that's over there, before he finds me. Where is he? Is he still over here? Is he gone? Huh. I think he left. Whoa! Okay, there was somebody. That was one of the bat dogs. Let's see. I don't see him over here. I wonder how far, if he wandered off or what. Yeah, I don't see him. Okay. That's fine. Alright, we're going to do this. Do more of this. Closest neighbor is 25 miles away. Wow. Where are you? You gotta be far north, I'll bet. Are you up in Ontario or something? Up in Canada? Saskatchewan? Oh, you're in Wisconsin? Awesome. Whereabouts in Wisconsin? 29 miles. Wow. Most remote I've been is a fly-in, not a fly-in, a boat-in fishing up in northern Ontario, where it was like an hour boat ride from the boat landing to the thing, and there's no roads, there's no power, there's no... They had like a walkie-talkie satellite phone. It was cool stuff. 30 miles from the border. I'm trying to think of... That can't be in Wisconsin, is it? Because Lake Superior is between Wisconsin and Canada. Or Minnesota or the UP. I'm not getting anything there. I'm like busy trying to imagine. I'm working on my internal map here and not paying attention to where my beam is going. Let's see. Start drowning in snow. Welcome to the stream, Frank Shaman. Names are the worst because they can be pronounced any old way. I know, my name is one of them. Let's see. Was that a... I gotta remember this is a server. And, oh, it's that dude. I have to remember that this is a server and the, whatchamacallit. The, the ship sinks when you get in and out. When you get out of the ship, it sinks. Okay, so we're gonna go like... that. Let's see. The lake are part of Canada. Let's see. I'll go like this. We can do this. I totally derped that one. I was trying to get over so that I could get that one. Let's see. Well, it's getting light out. Sun's coming up. So there's that. And I don't remember where all this... I think the Xeno steel is all like down in the middle and stuff anyway. So I don't think it's too big of a deal. Let's see, how about we go like this? I just do need to be careful about dropping an engine into the one of these block holes. Okay. And all the braking stuff is just the sound of the flares, so that's not too much of a big deal. Let's see, we'll get this. We're gonna OCD this thing and like get every level, right? You get it level by level. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I looked at... I was kind of tempted to... to take apart the abandoned reactor instead of this one, because I've done these ones before, but it didn't have nearly enough of the Xeno steel. I really wanted to get the Xeno substrate so I can make a ton of those, because we're going to build the second tower on the base. The first one's pretty much done, I think. We'll probably end up adding things to it, but it's pretty much done. And so with the second one, with the second tower on the base, there's going to be more. Man, there's just a lot of those blocks are falling. But yeah, there's going to be, you know, I was thinking of probably building that out of Xenosteel, and if I don't do the main brunt of it with that, I'll still do a bunch of it will be the Xenosteel for trim and stuff. And so, yeah, I think it would be cool to do that. Maybe like the outer girders and stuff. We can just do all the girders in Xenosteel, so we can use some exotic looking textures for that. Let's see. See where this dude is down here. There's just the one of them. Okay. Alright, we're going to do this. And we're going to get rid of that guy, just so that we don't have to stress over it. Yeah. Yep. Whoa, did I just run out of fuel? Yep. That's always good. It's always good to run out of fuel. Alright. Did he shoot? No, he didn't. They didn't. Come on. Shoot him. Shoot that spider. Get him. Seriously? Come on. Come on, turrets. You can do it. Let's see. Let's see if they take him out while I'm multi-turreting things. Let's see. The nice thing is none of these guys can actually shoot, so we don't have to worry about that so much. Come on. Oh, I can't reach down that far. Okay. I was going to try to reach down and... What the... Oh, you know what? I think my thing is full. Cargo box is full. Harvest box is full. Yep, it is. Yay, I got my first Xeno substrate, too. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to put this stuff into the cargo box. If we can. See what all of this we can fit. There we go. So then once all of this fills up, we can go and put stuff into the, let me see. Whoa, careful. We can go and put stuff into the cargo boxes in the other ship. Let me see, where is that spider? He's down here. Where did he go? Did he fall through the floor or something? I don't think they despawn. Yeah, he must have fallen through that hole in the floor. Okay. Cool. That works for me. Okay, so we can do this. Let's see. I'm going to take that box first. That's Y. And... Okay. Not sure why. I could have just emptied them, couldn't I? And then multi-tooled everything. Okay. So that's all those. Alright, we're good there. Let's come back up here. EVE Online. Yeah, it sounds like a big... a very large time suck. It sounds a lot like what I always thought Elite could be. Back when I used to play it on the Commodore and stuff, when it was a single-player game. I always thought it would be kind of cool to be able to have like a persistent giant universe where everybody's playing in the same one and all that stuff. And it seems like that's what it is. There we go. So yeah, we'll get a bunch of this cleaned up here. I want to try to get all these Xeno blocks especially without dropping them from SI. Let's see. Hopefully if we do this the right way we won't break too many things. Very large time sink. Yeah. It seems like that's one where you have to be online at the same time as your friends and all that stuff too, and it's like, it's it's difficult for me to try to do something like that at a fixed time. Did they get him? Yeah, they got him. Okay. I don't know if they're just respawning out there or what. If they're spawning the way like the wildlife spawns, just randomly or what. Come on. There we go. I want to get this Xeno steel. I want all these Xeno blocks. Yeah, see? Let's see what we've got in our cargo box. It's already like half full. Okay, so let me see. You get that block. That. Let's see, we're gonna get all this stuff from the top. That's out of range, apparently. I'm hearing the tick, tick, tick. It's got to be one of those blue guys, mechanoids. Okay, so that's that part. Let's see if we can get this. That one. Get all that stuff that we skipped past. Okay, get all these Xeno steel blocks here. There we go. There's the bug. I got him. Finally got him. A little gnat that's been flying in my face all day. Okay. Turret range is way too short. Yeah, it really is. You can actually change that in the config, which is nice. Let's see here. Get all these blocks out of the way too. Are those growth plots right there? Is it me, or are those growth plots right there? Oh, no. Okay, it just looked like it from the top, didn't it? Let's see if we can get more of these. That's the stuff I'm after, is the Xeno substrate. Okay, let's jump out here for a second. And we're going to grab this stuff here. Oops. Honestly, this stuff is probably, there's probably nothing of extreme value here, but it's more of just a, you know, completionist type thing. Wanting to grab all these. Let me see. Can't pick up. What can we drop? We don't need planks. Okay. Alright, so our inventory is full again. There's still a bunch more stuff down there. Oh yeah, look at all this. There's a bunch of Xeno steel over here. Cool. That's awesome. Alright, so let's do this. We could probably dump half of this stuff into the cargo box here. Yeah, see, a bunch of it will go. Okay. And oops. Trevor Dare, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Yep. It is 4:29 here in the afternoon, evening thingy. From beyond the cheddar curtain, of course. And I suppose I can grab the wood planks now that I have room in my inventory, but yeah, if they need to go, then they need to go. Alright, we can grab these. Let's see. Yay, emergency rations. I can use that. No room? Okay, we're dropping the planks again. Yeah, I figured that would happen in fairly short order. Alright. Let's see what else we can dump in here. Nothing else. Yeah, okay, let me see how close is the harvest box to full. Fairly. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to here. We're going to go back to the ship. Let me see. The ship is... I think it's north of us. Nope, it's south of us. Okay. Oh, that's why he's sitting there. Okay. That's why he's sitting there. I don't know, last time I looted that one of those, it was pretty disappointing what I got. Ah, oh, man, I swear the jetpack is like weaker now or something. Let's see. I think we've got a cargo box on here. Yep, we've got a cargo box here. So we can dump a bunch of stuff here. Okay, and that... Put the tent in there too, we don't need it. And let's see. Do we have cargo boxes in this one's cargo box? Is this one of those? No. Okay. And no. Yeah, this one took a little bit of damage. Let's see. So yeah, we've got room in the ammo boxes and the cargo box. Okay. Alright, cool. And let's see here. Go back here. We might as well loot this guy. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, that's worth looting. I'll take the fuel. So yeah, we're probably going to have to dig our way out after we get through. Did I do that? Did I forget to grab the rest? Yes, I forgot to move the rest of this stuff. Why don't I move that before I forget? I need to put a waypoint where my ship is, too, because I'm forgetting where it is. But yeah, we're going to put the rest of this away, too. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Yeah? No? Okay. Alright, so that one's full. And then we're going to go to, let me see. This doesn't have an ammo box, it just has a fridge. Let's see. We can do that. We can start filling up the fridge. Where is it? Where'd the fridge go? Does this one have a fridge on it? I could have swore I said it did. No, it doesn't. Okay. Was it this ship that I put a fridge on? I think it was this one. There it is. Alright, yep, we're going to start filling up this one's fridge. We don't need that fuel. And let's see what we do with that. Okay. There we go. Had some earthquake? Wow. Let's see. If I can get any, if I get any cargo boxes, I can do that. You can't, you have to put a core on in order to deconstruct and get full parts back. Guaranteed, at least. You can get full parts back sometimes, but it's not, you know, it's a small chance or whatever. So, nice. Okay. So yeah, that's why I don't have the boxes in. Did I get two? Did I get 2 cargo boxes? Did I pick 2 up in the... Oh yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Awesome, thank you for pointing that out. I didn't even notice that. I can put these in the fridge too. Let me see. Whoops. There we go. We're not down to pizza time yet. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, so we've got 2 more. We can put 2 on the thingy. We can just put them on the HV, so we don't have to go back and forth so much. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the troop transports. It's like they're broken, obviously. But yeah, it's like they get almost there and then they freeze up. I think it's like when they start to go into their landing sequence or something. Because I think, you know what I mean, it's a state machine, so I'm sure they've got a landing state and something is broken in their landing state so that they get stuck. They used to work. I mean, they've never been perfect for the most part. But I mean, there's been lots of times where, you know, I was doing something and a troop transport showed up and dropped troops off in my face and that kind of thing. Which was why I got to the habit of trying to shoot them down before they land, so that you don't have a bunch of dudes to deal with, unless you're doing that on purpose, like trolling them to get them to farming them is the word I'm looking for. Unless you're like farming them, you know. Get that. So let me see. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna get out and grab this stuff. The tax, it is worth it. And there we go. Yeah, yeah. It's funny because it works sometimes and then it doesn't other times. Let's see. Is that the wood blocks that I dropped? No. Huh. I don't remember hitting that one. Okay. I think we're good there. We've got a cricket hanging out over there. It's funny. Okay. So let's see. If we go over here, I think we can get more. Let's see. Let's go like this. This game plays so well most of the time. It's easy to forget that it's an alpha too. But the thing is, with early access games, it's a different development cycle. I mean, you have to, like with a regular closed development, you know, you don't have to worry about whether the program is at all usable or anything during that stage. And so it's kind of interesting with the early access that the developers do have to make it playable during the interim times, instead of just being able to go, well, it doesn't matter whether it works now, it will work eventually, you know. It still has to be fun, at least. So, but yeah, it's... The troop transports have gone back and forth, and there's a few things like that where there's certain bugs that just keep recurring, and they fix them, and then something else gets changed and the bug reappears. Let's see. Let me get... Can do that, yep. Let's see. Recently found your channel and your academy videos have been so helpful. Game is beyond addicting. Yeah, it is. There's so much to do, and so much of it is enjoyable and relaxing and stuff. There's so many fun things to do that you can just kick back and, you know, do this kind of thing, and it's kind of satisfying. So I like the building. The building for me is just, it's fun, you know. It's like playing with Legos, but you don't have to clean them up when you're done. No Man's Sky is not working yet on your PC? Huh. It's not working because it's broken, or it's not working because your hardware is not updated enough, or... I seem to remember there was something about... I think there was some bug where there were quite a few people that weren't able to get it working. Is that what am I remembering that correctly? There we go. Come on. There's a red container. I don't think we grabbed that one yet. I think the door over there. Okay. Let's see, we can grab these blocks. Yeah, there's about 7,000 Xeno in it. Because I looked at the blueprint specs or whatever. When you look at the statistics on it, what it takes to make it, it's like 7,000 something. So I figure I'll get 6,000 or 7,000 out of it, ish. I'll get in the ballpark of, you know, and it's like 6 stacks should be enough. I think I calculated that I needed approximately 2 stacks to build a tower like the one that I didn't calculate, I estimated. There's a difference. So yeah, I estimated that I would need about, let me see, let's go back up here. I estimated that I would need about 2 stacks of Xeno stuff. That's a technical term for it, of course. No Man's Sky is too shiny. Honestly, the colors, some of the colors are a little too cartoony, I guess, for me. The ship is docked? Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Don't even know what they're shooting at, and I don't have to care. I'm like the phone company. I don't have to care. We don't care. We're the phone company. We don't have to. Okay. That's what internet ISPs are like now. But yeah, No Man's Sky, the first version of it, most of the textures to me just looked like somebody vomited, and I'm sure it was their procedural generation. But I mean, it was just the colors, the way the colors mixed together and stuff. It was just horrible. And the funny thing was, everybody was like, "The game's so pretty," and it's like, no, it's atrocious. It's like really, really, really bad. But yeah, it was like every planet I landed on looked like it was vomit, you know. And there's still some of the things that are procedurally generated are pretty bad. There's not enough variety in the buildings and stuff when you go into those little POIs that you find. It's like they're pretty much all the same. They're way too interchangeable. And the terrain, I find the terrain disappointing because it's basically like just a noise map. It's not, and I said it in the series, but I assume not everybody watches that series. But yeah, in the series I mentioned that and said that, you know, irregular terrain, like when you look at the way hills and mountains come together and stuff, they rhyme, for lack of a better word, you know. One hill kind of looks like the next, with variations on it and stuff, you know, and that kind of thing. You don't just have like random. Basically, it's not random. It's the result of a more of a process or whatever. So yeah, Get more of this Xeno substrate. Yay. It's the good stuff. That's what I'm here for. Hurley's computer's doing fine on the time lapse, I think. There was an old SNL ad from like the 70s or 80s, early 80s, where they did that. We're the phone company. We don't have to care. And they're basically like, you know, having the employees telling awful customer service stories, you know, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's more stuff. There's an ammo box and stuff. Let's see, are we at the end of range yet? Not yet. Getting close. There we go. Enemy troop transport is approaching. Okay. If you insist. I think the other one finally got close enough. That's what my turrets shot, I'll bet. Was the other troop transport. Aw, man, I dropped a Xeno steel block. Alien block. Okay, so we're going to dump all these and then grab the things from them, the containers from them in a second. How is my inventory, too? Let's see. Oh, good. Okay. Alright, we can do this and jump out here. There we go. Let's see, is there anything else? There's that dude there. Nice. Ooh, I got 97 of those blocks from that container, too. See, are they... Nope, they don't... Nope, they completely ignore your thing. Okay, let's see. Where is he? He was below that, wasn't he? Yeah, man, my jetpack is just horrible here. Jetpack is just awful. Where'd he go? He's down there. Okay. He's down the stairs. Alright. Let's see. They can't walk a flight of steps. Because they're Aunt Bunny. There we go. Let's see what they have. Sure, why not? Right? And actually, I'm going to take these right here before I miss them. Okay. It just looked like it was going to fall off. Like this. Like that. It looked like it was going to do that. Alright. Let's do this and not fall through. Watch I'd like hit some explosive block and fall into a den of things that are still spawned in there. Die, right? What's the gravity like on this planet? Let me see. It's 1.04 Gs. I suppose it is a lot heavier than I'm used to, because the average seems to be about 0.8 to 0.9 on most planets. Usually only the lava planets were that heavy. Would get up over a G. I think the heaviest I saw was like, what, 1.25 or something like that. I think that's what Isis and stuff used to be, hiatus. Where you could barely walk up steps. They did something with the jetpacks on the last update. Nice. None of those things are ever improvements, are they? Here, we slowed down this thing. We made this less fun. They've been doing a lot of that lately. A lot of the changes they've made lately have detracted from gameplay, in my opinion. Here, let's ruin this. Make the thrusters weaker on everything, too, so you have to add 50,000 thrusters to a ship just to get it off the ground. Let's see. Yeah, you can't bump it up to go high in the air. Yeah, that's really disappointing. Let me see here. I really should like take the hover engines off and move them like this, so that this thing will sit the way I want it to. But let me see. Let me see if we can get this corner over here. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna sit right here. Alright, and then we're gonna go that. I guess I'm gonna have to put the spotlights back on. Turn this thing so that the spotlights are pointing at what I'm doing, so that it's visible. Just checking Hurley's screen to see if it's too dark. Yeah, well, at least it's in a config file, so I should be able to fix it back. But yeah, it's just... every time they try to make the game harder, they just make it more annoying, really, instead of making it harder. Let's make it grindy. And you know, it's funny because they did the same thing in No Man's Sky. They have the new survival mode, and it's basically the same thing as the other one, except everything is just more grindy. You know, it's just slower and it takes longer to do stuff and all that. And it's like, okay, I guess. They should just call it the I have way too much free time setting or something. I hate my free time? I don't know. Let me see. I don't need to do that. I just need to grab... Where'd they go? There they are. No, those are just steel plates. Okay, so we're going to put this stuff away. Let's see, we're going to go like this. Find a spot for a cargo box. Let's see. Oh, we got these two. I like how they fall underneath the ship, not where the thing was. They don't fall where, you know, the block was removed. We go like this and this. There we go. Okay. And with this many cargo boxes, I don't think I need to even consolidate things. We'll see if we need to, but I don't think I'm going to need to. Because normally what you do is if you have a bunch of stuff like that, you basically always start filling with the first cargo box. So that way, you know, like this cobalt, I'm sure I've got cobalt somewhere else in another box. And I'm sure I've got mechanical components somewhere else in another box. So now I've got two stacks of, you know, this one nanotubes is taking up a stack in like every block and every cargo box that I have, kind of thing. So, let's see. Can get any more of this. I can't even see what I'm doing. So we're gonna have to turn the hovercraft around. Turn the ship around, there we go. Let me just make sure I'm not falling into a hole here when I do this. Turn that way. There we go. Hey, is the troop transport coming? There's the troop transport. It's just... He just came up and then just sits there. That's awesome. It took him that long to get around the planet, huh? Let's see. you know, because the bigger planets. I'll have to check the config. I'm pretty sure the jetpack value is in there under the armor. I'm not positive. But if it isn't, there's also boosters. I was going to change the mobility and jetpack boosts and stuff to make them something more useful and interesting. Because they basically aren't, like... I mean, how many times have you ever put in jetpack boosts, you know? Basically, the multi-boosts and the armor boosts seem to be the ones that are really useful. Obviously, the EVA. But also, the radiation and temperature boosters really aren't that worthwhile. Because they add so little. And especially, like, you know, they add so little and they take the place of, you know, they just... I was trying not to do that. They displace the stuff that you really want, so... I think it would be awesome if you could, like, put 10 of those together, you know, put 10 boosters together in the thing to make a tier 2 booster, too. So that way you have a use for all those ones that you collect. That would make it more interesting. Pilots, yeah. He's sitting there grinding the gears. Was that radar that would always grind the gears on the Jeep? Yeah, more boosters would be great. You know what would be cool is even if they didn't do a tier 2, if you could combine any 10 boosters together and then it would do something with all of their stats, so you could even make your own custom booster instead of just a straight up tier 2 whatever. It's like, you know, you do 10 of these and you get, or you know, 5 of these and 5 of those, and you get a booster that's, you know, that improves your jetpack and your, you know, your mobility or whatever. And that's the other thing is, like, the mobility boost. It doesn't increase your running speed, it just increases how quickly you get to top speed. So instead of taking like a second and a half to go from 0 to top running speed, it takes like 3/4 of a second. It's like, when, how, why do I care? You know, I want one of those for like running across the planet, and I want to be able to run it like 20 meters per second, you know? It's a bionic leg booster thing, you know? Let's see. I'm gonna go like this and pick this up before it despawns. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. That must have been one of the white things. Here, let's do this. Come on. There we go. Hey, there's another 150. Nice. 100 Xenoblocks and 50 whatchamacallits. Cool. Let's see if there's anything else over here that I could pick up. Oh, there's that there. Nice. I'll take it. And... yay! I just like these. Alright. Troop transport. It's a good thing my guns can't hit it, because that way they don't waste all my ammo on it. Let's see. Let's go like... no. Yeah, just as I say that, right? Just as I say it. I just don't want him to waste all my ammo. Got better things to do with my ammo. Yeah, exactly. I want boosters that, yep, that you can kind of max out your armor setup I mean, I still want it so that, you know, there's not like one armor that's got every stat. I'd love to have like a mobility suit that has like no armor value, and then, you know, a building suit that's got like extra inventory and jetpack, you know, stuff like that, but has no armor. And then you've got the super armor suit that's basically like the heavy armor with 4 armor boosters. But yeah, it'd be great to be able to make more specialized armor. I don't know how far we're going to get on this thing. Let's see. Just kind of hoping to be able to finish this in the stream. I'm not sure if we're actually going to get that far. Wills? Retractable landing gear. Yeah, I'd be okay with I'd survive without moving blocks, but I'd like to see them. But I'm also concerned that those are going to introduce a lot of bugs and are going to break a lot of things and stuff. It's really hard to handle that stuff. And I mean, you see it even in Minecraft with the redstone and the pistons and stuff like that, where you get weird bugs. And in Minecraft, it's part of the game that you take advantage of those bugs to build things. But yeah, in most, like a game like this, I don't know, I have different expectations as far as the mechanics, the way the mechanics are allowed to work in my mind, you know, in this game versus, you know, in Minecraft. It's fine if you have cartoony things and stuff. But let's see. We're gonna go like this and turn this way so we can get this part. Whoops. Wrong key. There we go. Yeah, moving blocks would be cool, and especially just, if nothing else, retractable landing gear. Definitely. But yeah, you just look at the simple cargo bay door, the hangar bay door, and then like all of the problems they had. Scared me for a second. All of the problems they had with that, you know, with the just the shutter doors and stuff. I'd love to see a mini game for unlocking the doors. I've got an idea for that, and I need to like make it in JavaScript or whatever, because I think it would be fun. I think if you do a mini game right, it can be fun. If it's not done right, then it becomes an annoyance. But I think that would be a fun way, like as an alternative to shooting through doors, to be able to do a mini game to like basically break through the security to open the door, to hack the door open, you know. We can get all the way to the wall. Yeah, we can. Awesome. How far do I go? I can get all the way to the basement and then just dig my way back up with drills, because I have drills in the cargo box, assuming I kept them in there. Right? But yeah, in the main cargo box up here, I still have the drills. So yeah, when we get done, I'm gonna have to drill my way back out. It costs like millions of dollars to put stuff like that into a game. The hangar doors are hilarious because there's a face on them. It looks like an angry face. Oops. Lag spike there. Gotta check my harvest box again, see how close it's getting to full. There we go. Nope, I want to do that. We'll get all these and then we can go up to that next section over there. Let's see. Yeah, this gets boring. This is why I wanted to do this in the stream. This is why I put these as time lapses. So I'm like, well, if I'm going to spend the time doing this, I'm going to make something cool, visually cool out of it. I like those. I don't know if anybody else likes the time lapses. I think they're fun. I'm kind of disappointed that nobody else makes them because I want to watch other people's time lapses. Let's see. We're down to that level. Okay. Let's see, we can go over here. We can pop all these blocks. Let me check while we're out here. And we're getting close. Okay. Let's see. Put multi-turret. Come on. There we go. So I'm not going to need to go get stuff for blocks, iron and sathium for blocks. So there's that. I will have to go get sathium to make power coils. Wanted to say hey from Virginia. Love your videos and sweet builds. Keep up the great work. Thank you. And welcome to the stream. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the fun part. Basically, the beginning of the series is getting everything ready so I can build. You know, that's the fun part. And the funny thing is, though, I mean, without basically just building in creative isn't as fun. It's fun when you have to like go get the resources and accomplish things in order to get the resources that you're building with, and defend. I really hope they make more of a tower defense aspect to all this, because it just seems like that would be a lot of fun. And I know as soon as they're going to do it, like, and then it's going to break your SI and then half your base falls apart and stuff, right? But yeah, the thing is, they've got, on the one hand, they've got the drones. On one side, they've got the drones, and those are too wimpy and too easy to overcome. And then they've got the patrol vessel, which is just insane, especially on my settings. But it's either going to tear your base up, or you're just basically going to strip it of turrets when it comes over. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping they will do, get a lot more elements to the attacks, like the ground troops and the SV, basically the AI hovercraft and small vessel type things, and all that. That would be fun. Hey, how's it going, Lift? It's going great. We're doing this boring old task. Having fun doing it, but yeah, it's going pretty well. As you can see by all the stuff I'm taking apart, it had to have gone at least somewhat well, right? Alright, let's see. Let's see what we've got here. Trying to decide how I want to handle this. I think we're going to go We're going to grab these blocks first, and then we'll come back down here. Yeah, we're going to grab these blocks first. So that way we're not shooting this stuff out from underneath them. Love what they did with the AI on the mobs. Nice if they did ground attacks on bases. Yeah, the AI has been improved. I'll give them that. Obviously, it's got a ways to go. But yeah, it's still the everybody hates the human and nothing else. It's like it's just kind of funny. Why don't the wildlife attack the troop transports, you know, or the Xerox that are hanging out in patrols and stuff, you know? Yeah, players exploit things. Yeah, it's really hard to balance anything in an open world game. Here comes the next victim. I mean, troop transport. It is. Yeah, it's really difficult to balance anything in an open world game. I love how it just gets within a certain distance and then freezes. Get a little bit more of this and then we can back up. Okay, so I'm going to do this. We're going to come over here. There we go. Let's back up a little bit here. There we go. We should be able to get this stuff now. There's somebody over there. Can you see him? Somebody walking over there. You guys probably can't see it on the quality of the stream. Bats annoy me. Attack them and the aliens don't care. Right? Yeah. The AI just sitting around while their buddy's getting killed and stuff, yeah. Gotta love alphas, right? Some drones still respawn, yeah. Yeah, the moon is nice to build on and stuff, or to hang out on, because there's no wildlife either. You know, basically there's only the aliens, and once you've taken them out, there's like nothing. There's nothing to go against you. So you can just do whatever you want. Let's see, we already got the fuel. We already got the fuel and the oxygen, so I don't have to worry about that. Uh-oh, there we go. Alright, cargo box. Where's the other one? That one. Okay, and then we're gonna go harvest box, cargo box. I hear a spider. Not for long, right? Alright, and this cargo box. We might even end up picking up another cargo box too by the time this is all over. Whoops. Nope, those won't go in there. Okay. See if they'll go in the first one. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna do this and grab all this stuff that started dropping. There's the two that got shot. Yeah, here's all this stuff. Get all of it. Let's see. I wish that when you died, your inventory did that too. Like, instead of one backpack, it just exploded all over the place. I love that in Minecraft. I mean, I hate it when it happens to me, but it's an awesome mechanic to have. Let's see, what did I actually have? Okay, yeah, see, that was worth going back to pick up. All right. And our harvest box is now empty again. Okay. Let's go back to our multi-turret. Let's see. Are you sure they human and not... Let's say Bajoran, yeah. The player is human, right? They don't have the little bridges on their nose. They're not Cardassian, they're not spoonheads, right? We've only taken out one POI and gotten a ton more to go on this planet, building a new ship. Hit this enemy thing that floats between... So, does that mean the sun? Solar and the moon? Ah. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that either. I need to turn my... Yeah, I need to turn my lights. So you can see what I'm doing. People love to play their own way. Maybe more options to personalize the game would be a better way to go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think they're working on that. It's hard to add. You get option creep or whatever. They try not to add options unless they're big, but yeah, there are a few things that I really wish would be options. Especially like the SI. I really wish the SI was an option instead of a console command. And that's one of the console commands that does not work in multiplayer. Here we go. Let's go over here. I think that's the basement right there. I think that's the basement below us. This is the second to last level, I think. Let's see. I could be wrong about that, but I think this is the second to last level. Multi-turret needs a light on it, seriously. I mean, I could do this, I suppose, but I don't think you guys want to look at a green screen all night. Ah, I was trying not to do that. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal, but why did that one fall? Okay, we're gonna have to pick a bunch of this stuff out of here too. Yeah, see, we're gonna have to go pick up all that stuff. Come on, can we get it? Yeah, in the repository. Okay, so we're gonna get out. Go. Let's see what was in the yellow. Nice. Pentaxid. Lots of pentaxid. One. Not lots, one. Okay, and let's see. These. I might as well grab these while I'm down here. I'm waiting for one of those spiders to actually hit me while I'm sitting around here. not paying attention, right? Let's see, there's that. So yeah, this is the one that's behind that here, behind this thing, that fence or whatever, fan. That was the word I'm looking for. Is that a red? No, it's not a red barrel. Okay, it's just these guys. All right, I'm gonna grab these. And you know what? Yeah, we'll get the other side separately. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else. So if we go through the floor here, there's that level. No, that's not the bottom level. Okay, I think there's a couple more levels. All right. Let's see. Oh, Soifer is the planet you're on? Okay. Yeah, the planet names are different depending on the seed. Let's see. I saw these blocks and was thinking I gotta pick those up, but nope. Part of my own ship. Duh. Let's see. Wildlife would be fun, not to go Ark style, but I wouldn't mind a pet dino or something. Yeah, I'd really like it if you could have, yeah, like a zoo even, you know, or something. But yeah, companion animal that follows you into POIs and attacks the Xerax and stuff like that would be hilarious. Thanks, Lip, to keep up the work. Good work. I gotta get some sleep. Work tomorrow. Bye, all. All right. Good night, and thank you. Light's moving with it. Yeah. The aliens do remind of Cardassia because they're like a military dictatorship. Yeah, totally. Used to love getting the epic weapon from there. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be a purple container, and now it's a red one. I think this thing had 2 purples in it, and so they didn't want it to be that ridiculous. What's not in the default gameplay? Let's see. How's our cargo box? It's filling up with this stuff. Broken blocks and stuff. Let's put that in our cargo boxes here. And then we'll put that in the bottom cargo box. There we go. Okay. Alright, multi-turret. Get some more of this. Sun's coming up. What's this, day 2? We are an hour and a half in. Yeah. When mining trees, there's some green spider try to attack me randomly. Oh, the green scorpionish type thingy? Those thingies? They're arachnids. Wonder how much Xeno I've got totally, or total between all of this so far. I kind of like those scorpion thingies that they had, like on Ningas and stuff. They used to have those, and I like that they weren't so slow that you could just stand around like the golems were really slow, and you could stand around and pretty much ignore them. Those ones were just fast enough that you had to kind of get away from them and stuff. They started coming at you. You either had to shoot them or run away, kind of thing. You couldn't just kind of run another, you know, 3 seconds to get away from them and then do whatever, continue what you were doing. They were actually fast enough and persistent enough and everything. Let's see. Get another layer of these out of here. There we go. The thing that drives me nuts is they have different names, like in the internal names that you use when you're making a planet to put those things. It's different than, you know, the name that they have when you're looting them and stuff. It's like, I think they're cave worm green or something like that. I think they're called cave worms. Get these. Get those 2 repositories. Can we reach them? No? Okay. Let's go like this. Come on. You can do it. Here we go. Does that like kill the stream when this thing starts doing the interference pattern? I'll bet it does. Here's the purple. Here's the epic container. Let's see what's in it. 39 gold and a sniper. Okay. Let's see. Anything else I need to grab while I'm out here? I don't think so. So yeah, there's that. There's the core. We're down that far. Okay. We're going to keep going. Nope. Did I run out of fuel again? Yeah, I did. Okay. There we go. For those of you who weren't here earlier on, that's the second time I ran out of fuel. That just don't look at that part of the display, apparently. Oh, wow. Did my harvest box fill up suddenly? Nice. That's awesome. Okay, I wonder what flew there. Man, that was a lot of parts that went flying. I blew up the generator. Let's see. Whoops. Nope, this. There we go. A lot of different things. Did any of them fall down here? Yeah, that's the basement level there, isn't it? Yeah, that's the basement level with those guys. See, these guys don't pay attention to your... These guys don't pay attention to your drone. Okay. Alright, so we've got... We can do this. Just need to make sure I don't fall into these. Okay. And yeah, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay. We're back. Sibling rivalry. Yeah. Alright, anyway. How much have I missed? An hour and 34 of this, pretty much. This is just a taking apart the thing. So we didn't actually go through it or anything in the stream. Just hanging out and chatting and everything. Boosters in the constructor, yeah. The trick is how to make that, how to limit that and stuff. And I keep saying, like, you know, in Minecraft, you know, it's not the limit, like on diamonds and stuff, is not it's not like once you found a patch of diamonds you now have a lifetime supply of diamonds. You know, it's like you find one patch and maybe you can make a pick with it, you know, and you find another patch and maybe you can make an axe with it, and you know, that kind of thing. And yeah, I'd love it if they would limit the resources in that way instead of trying to limit it by how much time you're willing to spend grinding it out of the ground by slowing down the drills and everything, you know? Let's see here. But yeah, a lot of that needs to be, I think, reworked. Nice. See if we can get some of this stuff over here too. Ooh, there's a yellow in that corner too. These guys here. Is he still just sitting there? Yeah, he's bouncing around. Okay. Those look like gravel. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna move again. See where we can put our ship here. I think we could go over here into this spot over here without falling to our doom, I think. Let's see. About like this. There we go. Let's grab that before I forget. Please don't make me fall. Please don't make me fall all the way to the basement. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Oh, we don't even have room, do we? Okay. Let's see. Let's get back into the ship here. And we'll put stuff away. Let's see, where's our top cargo box? And second cargo box. We really don't have coils yet? Huh, okay. I guess we get to start in on the third cargo box. Hey, we did pick up a cargo box. Nice. Alright. So we've got a third cargo box that we'll be able to use once those fill up, and I think they will at this pace. Alright, is there anything else? Anything else we can grab here? I don't think there's anything else that needs looting at the moment. Yeah, I don't see anything else specifically. Okay. Hey, we got these. Let's see what's in there. Yeah, those creatures are creepy. With the mouth coming out of their stomach. And everything. Let's see. Yay, it's finally daytime and then it's like all foggy and rainy and stuff. Looking forward to the time lapse? Alright. Yeah, this is the abandoned mine. Have a good night, and thank you for hanging out for all this time. That's awesome. Oh, come on. And I will do a... I'm recording this at high quality too, so I will do a re-upload later tonight. So it should be up tonight sometime. Go. How am I doing on food? I just remembered that I have food. Okay, let's check this. See, yeah, it's getting close. Okay. Cargo box. Let me see. You order the first one. Hey, we've got 2 cargo boxes now. And... okay. Start dumping stuff in the third one. So we have 547. I just want to count. Whoops. I just want to see how much we have. 547. We have 1 stack here. And that's it? Just 1.5 stacks? That's kind of disappointing. Okay, there we go. And let's see here. Yeah, we've got more stuff we can grab here. Oh, we still got a good view? Okay, good. I'm glad they fixed it so you can't take parts off your own ship with this. When they first added it, I accidentally deleted my cockpit. The cockpit that I was sitting in. It was funny. I mean, it was, you know, so there was that. It was great for a laugh. But it made it scary using it, because like at any moment you missed, and you know, you're like blowing up your own ship or whatever. The worst is you accidentally take the core off your ship, right? Let's see, can we get that block right there? Yeah, we can. Cool. I noticed drones never attack my base when no one is there. No, they changed it. Because there was a problem with when you're not near your base, the chunks are unloaded, for lack of a better way to put it. The area is not, you know, basically the AI is only applied to things that are close to you. And so the ships would fly up to your base and get really close, and the turrets wouldn't defend the base or anything like that either. Nobody would shoot, they'd just get right next to your base, and then all of a sudden when you got close, everything would start shooting, and the drones would start blasting your base before the turrets even had a chance to defend it, because they would get basically closer to your base than they normally could if you were around at the time. And so they changed it so that the drones don't attack. When you're... That must have been a... Was that the troop transport, or was that... Yeah, that must have been a mechanoid. But yeah, they made it so that the things don't attack while you're... Oh, he's right down there. Okay, I see him. Don't attack while you're not there, for that reason. That's why it's like that. Let me see if we can get this leveled off here. Let's see. I'm going to try to get this leveled off. There we go. That's much better. Nope, that's not much better. No, 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 no. Like that. There we go. Like that. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, this thing ends up filling up when you get all of these little components in there. That's what ends up filling it up quickly. Okay. Do some more. Yeah, so basically they replaced one problem with another. And I don't know what happened. The drone attacks have always been kind of broken. And like even when they do work, you know, after a while they just stop happening. And I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, it's a long time problem that the drone attacks are unreliable. Let's see. There we go. Lots more Xeno blocks. I hear another one of those dudes. That's the blue. Yeah, that's the blue mechanoids. There's one. They probably fell in from somewhere else. Because I don't think they can spawn in there. Is that it? I think I'm getting close to what I can reach again. Need a new type of turret lasers. I really wish that the internal sentry guns, the interior sentry guns, would be something that shoot things at you, projectiles that you can have a chance to dodge, you know? I think the combat would be more interesting if, you know, if it required you to get out of the way of stuff, or, you know, at least let you get out of the way of stuff. Because the way it is now, it's like there's basically no point, you know, in even trying. To me, that's the fun of... I mean, they want to have elements of first-person shooter, and to me, that's the fun of first-person shooters, is exactly that, is the, you know, trying to hit and not be hit at the same time. That's what makes it fun. Although that's why I started playing, like, the Quake and Unreal and stuff. Started doing that, because it's like, gets me my first-person shooter fix. Because I'm not getting it through the POIs here. It's too slow-paced. There we go. Get a little bit more. That is the ground there, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we hit ground. Cool. Alright, let's see. We can get these. And I think we need to move again. Let's see. Come down here. I think our thing took care of all these guys. I think our yeah, let's see. Really? I take damage from that? There we go. Picked up a detox kit. That's handy. Okay, let's grab this. we're just going to empty these out. Here, empty these out. And let's see what else. I love this little thingy here. The little cart. The multi-trolls. I need to be able to sell those. I need to actually go sell those. Not be able to. I am able to. But yeah, let's dump this stuff again. Okay, and then cargo box 2 here. And cargo box 3. There we go. Now we can go back to, you know what, let me double check the cargo box, harvest box. Okay. Might as well grab all that. Alright, where were we? Right. Yeah, I tried changing the sentry gun projectiles through the config file, but it didn't work. You can change the tracer for the bullet, but you can't change the actual mechanism of the firing. You know what I mean? You can't make it not use a hit scan. So, it's unfortunate. See how much of this we can get. There's the big bulk of the Xeno steel. I think I am going to have to... I don't know. I don't think I'll have to put on another cargo box. We might actually be able to finish this. Ooh, is that another purple? There's another purple. Destroy the drone bases. I don't know if they have I don't know if they have these blocks on them. There's the spider. Yeah, I don't know if the drone bases have that many of those. It depends on the drone base too, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's just hitting my turret. Okay. I love that you can zoom in with this thing, but when you do, it's like it hurts my eyes. The flashing is just too bright. There's a lot of things in this game that flash that are really, really in-your-face flashing. Was it the warp screen? A lot of people have problems with the warp screen. It's too bright. Especially, I imagine, if you're playing in the dark, that would really suck. Come on. Come on. Thank you. No, 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 no. Really? These guys don't care about my ship? thought they used to attack the ship. Yep, it's still funny. Alright. Let's see. See if there's anybody else over here. See if he's got anything good on him. Not really, but we'll take it anyway. See what this guy has. Auto miner cores. Okay. I keep forgetting what those are. I see them and it doesn't register that those are auto miner cores because I'm not used to them looking like a V8. I wonder where the dude is that keeps making that noise. Come on. I keep getting lag spiked here. There we go. Yeah, I wonder who keeps making that noise. Well, we'll find out. Because we're almost there. Let's see. I think we might make it before sundown. Let's see. Just checking Hurley's screen there. I don't remember if that sound is now the bats or if it's the... Because I think it used to be the Xerax, which used to be called Krogums. The warp transition is bad. Yeah, a lot of people complain about that. I think it's temporary anyway, but still, they can make it go to black or something instead. The one thing I love is that you can tell that whoever's in charge of the colors and stuff, in charge of the art or whatever, loves blue as much as I do. Because everything is blue as like a default. I see a head over there. There's a head right there. No, that's not a head. Okay. It looked like a head. I wonder where we're going to find that critter that's making all the roaring noises. Yeah, digging back out is going to be fun too. You get into a tunnel and then you start losing your orientation. You start getting disoriented as to which way is up and which angle you're pointing and all that. And so it can get kind of tricky. So I think I'm going to try the Shift O trick if I can. Try using Shift O to fix the drill, the HV direction. See if we can get that to work. He's in the back seat, yeah. There we go, yeah, this is ground level here. Cool. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. See what we've got left in the space we've got left. Oh, we got another cargo box too. Let's see. Come on. Oh, I'm already in the car. I'm already in that. It's in the backseat. It's like some horror movie or whatever, right? You turn around. Yeet, yeet, yeet. A little bit more. Probably 10 more minutes and we'll be out of here. And then all that's going to digest down to like a 10-second. Bat dogs. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, totally. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the other towers. I need to figure out how many of them I want to build and what kind of... I'm probably going to just decide as I'm going. You know, I want to build another one because I've got another idea or something. But yeah, I think it'll look cool. I want to basically have them with specialized equipment in each one and stuff. So instead of having a different room for each thing, it's a different building. And then I'm trying to decide whether, I guess I'm going to have to see if it's going to be technically possible, but I want to basically have teleporters to get from one point to another kind of thing. It would be kind of cool to get from, you know, to teleport from one building to the next. And I could use the auto miner cores for that or something, you know, as a justification for that. Since I don't actually build and use auto miners, I figured I could use the auto miner cores as a sort of power coil type, you know. It's the next level up from power coil. Whoops. Okay, we can turn there. Get all these blocks. How's that looking there? I don't think the lights are hitting on Hurley's. No. Apparently Hurley's placed too far away for the lights to be rendered. That's too bad. A wood tower on a 9,000 degree planet. That's awesome. I like it. Plastic. We'll get some of the old pre-alpha plastic blocks and build it out of plastic, right? Make a log cabin. That's great. Am I still one block too far away? Nope. Okay, good. There he is. He's in the corner. That's awesome. That was pretty anticlimactic, wasn't it? All that sound, all that build up, and then just, boom, he's dead. Oh, it looks like the sun's setting. Almost there. Gold tower. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could make blocks out of gold, huh? There's a spider, too. Should I leave him there? Leave him trapped in his little spider hole. Since, you know, spiders can't crawl up steep surfaces or anything. Right? Right? Let's see. Gold tower. better. I like that. It would be fun if they put more of that type of stuff in there. I'm kind of hoping the economy will be improved too. It's still a little primitive or whatever. It's too easy to exploit, and so then they make it like not available until you don't need it anymore, kind of thing, you know. Alright, there we go. There's last of the blocks. Cool. And why these guys are not... There we go. Let's see. Let's go like this. Predator. Apply to group. Alright, because we need to do this. Let me see. Whoops. We need to do this first. First we need to get these. Whoops. And then we need to do this. Let's see. Come on. 1, 2. You know, the funny thing is the top ones are basically just there because they have to be. You know what I mean? I could take all that stuff off the top and I wouldn't have to dig as big of a hole, but yeah, that's fine. So now we've got, let me see. Which way are we going? South. Yeah, we're going to go south. And I want to do, let me see, we're going to hold Shift O. There. Our drill mode is fixed, but it's not letting me move at all. Come on. Hover height? There we go. Much better. There we go. Alright. So yeah, our drill mode is fixed. Hopefully we can get a... I don't think it's going to work. Because you know what? We have to turn in order to make this hole wider. So, let's see. Go back to free mode. Ow, something just landed in my eye. Alright. We're going to do this. Because apparently these aren't a large enough radius. Go. Whoops. Let's see. Just need to keep track of which way is up. Okay, so that. Alright. I think it might even be easier to do this so that we can keep track of where we're going. Come on. This is the fun part. Yeah, if you could use the gold to add gold plating, yeah. Auto miners are just a waste of time. You can mine out a deposit in almost the same time it takes to set up the auto miners. That's exactly what I was saying, yeah. And then with the auto miners, you still have to come back to get the ore that you got. To get the ore out of them. So it's like, why, you know? Pretty much. That was pretty much my thing, too. See if we can do it. Ooh, I think we found an angle where we're drilling the hole at just the right width. I think it's working. Yay! There we go. Come on. A little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna go Shift O, and then we can widen this out a little bit. We are out. We're free. All right. Cool. There's a bunch of dudes out at night. Wow, somebody's shooting at me too. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Just go. Just go. Where's my ship? I'm totally wrong way. Okay. I went too south. Too much south. Not enough east. There we go. We can dock on our ship here. And the troop transport's still sitting there. Alright. And yeah. Cool. Let's see. We can dock this. I'm trying to think of... We're going to go into space. Yeah. So I can do this. Come on. There we go. Bring it down a little bit. Don't bring me down. Whoop. Alright. So let's see what we've got total. Because, yeah, we're pretty much done here. And, yeah, let me turn on that. I need to update that, too. But, yeah, we're pretty much done. So let me see. I've got 1, 2, 3. We got the blocks too, which is cool. Let's see, we can put this stuff in there. Let's see what we've got in these other crates. None. I can't believe we got none there. And cargo box there. And we got more Xeno blocks. We could put this in the fridge. Where's the fridge? Before I forget. And let's see. And this cargo box. So we got 3,300. That's pretty cool. We got 3,300 of those. I think that's a decent take. I think that's a decent return on investment, and so that should give us enough enough of the blocks. Now watch, before I go to craft all the blocks, they're going to update the recipe for them so that they take like 10 each or something and totally screw me over, right? But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you guys for joining me, and let me power this off. And yeah, this is, like I said, this is going to take place between episode 45 and 46. And so yeah, in episode 46, we'll be back home. And man, there's more rain too. We will be back home, and yeah, we're going to do the I think we're going to do the next part of building and all that stuff. So thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Later.